Good afternoon, children. How is everyone doing? Namaste to all of you, and welcome to yet another live session. What's happening? Yes, been some time, right? Hello, Naman. Oh, yes, you are now in 10th CBSE. How nice to know that you got 95%. So nice, Naman, and everyone else. Hi fi, Aryan. Hi, children. It's been such a long time. What is everyone doing? All set for your final exams, especially 10th graders out there. Oh, you're also Naman, is it? Yashpal Singh. Okay. Yes, Aryan, absolutely. Hi, Akanksha. Hi, Nitin. Hi, Meher. Devika. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Namaste, Nitin. What is happening? Yes, Suhani, you got 83%. Wow. You are preparing daily. Nice to know that, Sachi. Consistent preparation is key to success. Yes. Oh, you are also Naman Singh. All right, Yashpal. I mean, all right, Naman. Yes. Okay, let us get started, children. So, how is the terminology series going? Are you all able to make the best use of the terminology series? Yes, especially 10th graders. You guys have to tell me this. CBSE 10th and ICSE 10th. Yes, writing speed is increasing day by day. Nice, Suchi. Good. Okay, great. Hello, Palak. Hi, Shreya. Yes. Shreya Sood, right? Yes, of course. My ICSE student. Now I remember. Okay, awesome, super awesome. Nice to know that. We've made several videos on absorption of roots. Um, Naman, super amazing. All right. Terminology series helps a lot, right? Okay, children, let me tell you something before we get started. Today, of course, as you can see, it's going to be yet another ICSE 10 biology chapter, which is photosynthesis. Okay, so yes, in case there's anyone here who is attending my live session for the very first time, I think I forgot to give you an introduction. My name is Ambika, and I'm one of the biology master teachers right here on this amazing platform. I am your biology master teacher. All right. Yes. Okay. So, of course, talking about the terminology series, we have a few more chapters to go for ICSE Class 10. And stay tuned to the channel, children, because next week, the first 3 days of next week, I have something that you will all really like. It's not something new, but something that you will all really like having. Okay. So, yes, today we will be discussing only the terms. So, in case there's anyone who hasn't subscribed to our channel yet, please click on the subscribe button right now and stay tuned because we will be giving you all the information, all the necessary help and everything, and help and support, and whatever you want to call it, everything you can find right here on this platform. Okay. Yes, Merin, we will have a very short mentee also today. Yes. Okay. So she's like, ma'am, you always do something special. Okay. No. It's not mentee wars, but it will be something that you will all like. That's all. Okay. Right. It's nothing to keep in suspense, but even then, I don't want to tell you right now what it's going to be. Okay. Right. Okay, children. Nice. So here is the positive quote for the day. Look at that. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. Isn't that amazing? Even for a class test, I'm not sure how many people just stay true to themselves, stay true to their own mind and their own self, and just even if you've not learned anything, just go ahead and write. Even if you're going to get a 0 out of 20 or whatever it may be, that's all right. It is much better than copying from somebody else and faking perfection, right? This is my policy. This is what I firmly believe in, because these things at this particular age, children, all these values make you a much better person when you face much bigger things in life later on. All right, children? Yes. How many of you agree with what I just said? Click on the like button right now and we'll be all set to move ahead. Hello, Sneha. Okay. All right. Thank you, Aditi. Yes, me, agreed. All right. Okay, Naman. Thank you, Aryan. So here we get started. Here is photosynthesis, our first term. Okay? Yes. Thank you so much, my dear children. Now let's be entirely into the session. 5 minutes of chit chat, I guess, and we are all set to begin. Photosynthesis, the name of the chapter. What does it mean? The process by which green plants and some other organisms use sunlight to synthesize glucose, to synthesize carbohydrate from carbon dioxide and water. Using simple inorganic raw materials, we can say, with the help of sun's energy. And of course, with the help of the magical pigment, which we call, what is it called? It's called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the magical pigment which helps in this process. Right, children? Okay. Now, of course, oxygen would be generated as a byproduct. Now, children, let me make one thing very clear to you. Terminology series, as you perhaps know, just in case you don't know, I'm telling you this. We are not going to be discussing concepts in this chapter. Only the important terms, only the either the important terms or the terms which you find complex. These are the terms which we put together as a list and just discuss those. Okay? Right. Smith Shah. Okay, you are from CBSE. All right. Now, chloroplast. What is this? Chloroplast. Yes. Non-green leaf, how does it produce food? Meher, although a leaf may appear non-green, it would have significant amounts of chlorophyll, but the color might not appear green because the levels of or the content of certain other pigments might be dominating over chlorophyll. But since chlorophyll is still gonna be there, they can carry out photosynthesis. Okay. Nice to know that, Sneha. That is super amazing. 80 on 80 in your pre-boards. Wow. Okay. Yes, children. Plastid, a type of plastid in green plant cells which contains chlorophyll, and it is in the chloroplast that photosynthesis takes place. So, where exactly does photosynthesis happen? Within a leaf cell, within a leaf, within if you think about the cross section of a leaf, there are several cells, the epidermal cells, the mesophyll cells, and whatever they may be. Remember, there are specialized cell organelles which are called chloroplasts, and it is within the chloroplasts that there is chlorophyll which can initiate photosynthesis, right? Okay. Chloroplast is the cell organelle where photosynthesis occurs. Absolutely, Suchi. Yes. Now the next one, chlorophyll. Of course. Why have I mentioned both? Because there are children who get confused between chloroplast and chlorophyll. Remember, chloroplast. Plast is the organelle. Chlorophyll is the pigment which is present in it. Now, of course, it's a green pigment, or rather the pigment which reflects green part of the light of the light, and it's responsible for absorption of light energy to provide all the energy required for photosynthesis. It absorbs light and helps in conversion of that light into chemical energy during photosynthesis. All right? Yes. Okay. Yes, of course. So this is what chlorophyll is. So it's a pigment, and chloroplast is the organelle. All right? Okay. Now, moving on. Children, all eyes, all ears with me in this session. What are thylakoids? Now look at this, children. These coin-like structures, these are called thylakoids. Do you see them? Yes? You see them stacked up, right? So each of these coin-like structures is called a thylakoid. What would it be? These are the structures within a chloroplast along the membranes of which chlorophyll is present, and as a result, photosynthesis occurs over there. Much of the photosynthesis occurs in the thylakoid membrane, and the rest of it occurs in anyone who can tell me the answer? Part of photosynthesis occurs in the thylakoid membrane. Where does the rest of photosynthesis take place? Good afternoon, Abhinav. Okay. Surya, all right. You're absolutely welcome. Stroma, says Aditi. Okay, good job. Now, what are grana? Good job, children. Yes, people are all saying stroma, stroma, stroma. Yes, not the mitochondria. Yes, so a stack of thylakoids would be called grana. So thylakoids are stacked up together to form grana. So each coin here is called a thylakoid, and so many coins together forming a bundle, we call it the granum. Granum is one stack. Grana would be the plural form. All right. Exactly, stacks of thylakoids. So what is stroma now? A lot of people here said stroma is the site of the second part of photosynthesis. What is it? The medium, this part, the medium, the colorless fluid surrounding the grana within the chloroplast. All of this, imagine it's like a gelatinous pool sort of thing, and within that, a lot of coins are stacked up. That gelatinous pool is what we call the stroma. Okay, right, the fluidy medium. Exactly. Now, children, talking about vote. How many of you have already registered for vote? Vedantu Online Talent Exam. The first one is coming up soon, right? Today is the 25th. So, yes, the first one is coming up on the 28th. Yes, me. Good job. People who haven't registered yet, please do register right now because ye sirf exam nahi, come back hai, as all of us always say, and true to its sense, because you will get to know your true potential. Children, these are the 4 dates on which it's going to be happening: 28th of March, the 4th of April, 11th of April, and the 18th of April. So, just in case it's not possible for you to appear for it on the 28th, that's all right. You can take any of these dates, or if you want, you can even appear for all of those dates. Now, what exactly is vote? I'm sure most of you would have. So Honey says, "Ma'am, Hindi, your Hindi is so good." I feel flattered. My Hindi is definitely decent, but yeah, I mean, it's really a compliment to hear this from native Hindi speakers that my Hindi is not bad. Okay. Right. So, children, you can make a comeback, as you know, through Vedantu Online Talent Exam. And yes, of course, you're going to be having an in-depth analysis because you will be given an All India rank, and you can avail scholarships from a huge pool of over 500 crore rupees. And there are also daily challenges to win exciting prizes worth rupees 1 crore. And also, the most interesting thing, you get to be Vedantu CEO for 1 day. And what is the advantage of that? What is so exciting? It's not just about sitting on Vedantu CEO seat or on Vamsi sir's seat, but rather, you will get the opportunity to be part of decision making, which would impact millions of learners out there, millions of students out there. You also get to win a trip to NASA, a free trip to NASA. Okay, yes. So the PDF of today's session, check by end of today or tomorrow. It will be available in the description box. Okay, right, children. Now, the exciting prizes, you can earn V coins and win daily prizes from all of these. You can see all of them, right? Yes. Okay, so many amazing prizes, and register and create your voter ID card. Those of you who told me you've already registered, you would have got your voter ID card already, I suppose. So you make sure you give your correct details because this is very important, as your exam, your vote exam is going to be specific to your grade and your board. So especially because of this, you need to be specific and correct, accurate with your grade, your board, and your target exam. All right. So your voter ID card, and then you get to pick your vote days, and you will be done. What is the exam format going to be? Children, be very clear about this. As with any other exam, don't take it as a joke. This is something that you have to be familiar with so that you can give it your best, right? MAT and SAT together will be part of the exam for you guys, because I guess our audience would all be part of the 9th and 10th group mostly. So for math and SAT, the mental aptitude and the scholastic aptitude test, both of these will be there. 35 questions each, 4 marks for every right answer, -1 for every wrong answer. 90 minutes will be the duration of the test. Okay, I really wish I could give vote actually, but what to do? Right. Please talk loudly, seriously. Somebody is telling me to talk loudly. Normally, people tell me to, just lower my volume because by default, my voice is very loud. Even if I speak in a very low tone, because of my bassy voice, it would normally vibrate in the entire room. It would be heard in the entire room. Okay. Anyway, yes. So, what exactly are squads? Yes. So, squads are going to be something super exciting because you can either create your own squad, your own group of friends, or you can join an existing squad. And Together, you guys can solve weekly challenges, earn additional V coins, win exciting prizes every day. And it's like super amazing because team effort and you get to choose your own squad logo, super cool slogans that you can create, and all of those. Yes, not one gamer. Yes, of course, I am from Kerala. I am actually a Tamilian, but born and brought up in Kerala. So I'm definitely more Malayali than Tamilian. Okay, so children, this is about it. So remember, in case you've not registered for vote so far yet, please do register right now. All the necessary links will be given in the description box below. And that's about it. I think in the chat box also it's already there. So yes, please register before it gets late. All right. Yes, so let us come back now. Let us come back now. What is photolysis? Photolysis, remember how I told you to make it easier? Lysis, the term lysis would mean split or splitting, and photo would mean light. So does that mean splitting of light? No, rather it is splitting in the presence of light. What gets split up? Splitting up of water in the presence of light is what we call chlorophyll. What exactly triggers this? The absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll molecules triggers a cascade of reactions, ultimately resulting in splitting up of water. This is what the chemical reaction would be. Right, children? Exactly. Now, those of you who wish to quickly revise everything in the chapter photosynthesis, I was about to say photolysis for a minute. Photosynthesis, please do go to our main playlist. In case you find any difficulty with any specific concept, check out the videos of Umang series. Okay, new subscribers here, especially I'm telling you guys for your benefit. And if not, if you want to quickly revise the entire chapter, we've got a playlist which you would find. It's called the one shot series. Okay, so photosynthesis in one shot, which means within one full session, one single session, this chapter's major concepts have been discussed. All right, we've done that for every single chapter, so you can check that out. Okay. All right. Now comes the next one. Phosphorylation. What is phosphorylation? Formation of ATP. It's a biochemical process whereby phosphate is added to an organic compound. So normally ADP plus inorganic phosphate forms ATP. This is what typically phosphorylation is. And obviously this occurs a lot in photosynthesis. So yes, Rahish, Nitin, ma'am, can you tell some tips for arrange in the order ICSE pattern? Okay, the logical sequence one. That's like one of my favorite question types. Let's see if we can do something about it. Okay, right. Adenosine diphosphate. Yes, of course. Yes, Bhupendra. Okay. Yes. So now the same thing, if it occurs in the presence of light, we call it photophosphorylation. So phosphorylation is simply formation of ATP from ADP. Photophosphorylation would be the same process in the presence of sunlight. That's why the prefix photo, right? Okay. Now, what is polymerization? In general, in biochemistry, we can say that polymerization is any process whereby a simple molecule gets attached to and joins with many other similar molecules to form a longer chain. Like, say, for example, a bead necklace. Everybody would have seen a bead necklace. Yes, I'm sure about that. So, how is it made? Using a string, and on the string, we basically just put in a lot of beads, tiny beads. Together, ultimately, they form a bead necklace. These individual units, these individual beads, we call them monomers in biochemistry, not in the actual bead necklace. And the entire bead necklace, once it's joined up and it's formed something as beautiful as this, or much more beautiful than this, we call it a polymer. Monomers joined together form polymers. Polymers are much larger. Give me an example for a polymer and a monomer. Quickly tell me, children, whatever is relevant to the chapter photosynthesis, you would definitely know. An example for monomer, which polymerizes to become a very important polymer. Yes. Quickly tell me. All right. Polythene. Polythene. No, Suchi says glucose. Absolutely. And Aditi says starch. Exactly. So glucose, many glucose monomers together together join up to form what we call starch. Many of them together, okay? It's not just 4 or 5 of them. So many of them together form starch. So here glucose is the monomer, starch would be the polymer. Right? Okay. Translocation. What is translocation? Movement of sucrose and other substances from one part of the plant to another part. Normally from the part where the food gets produced. From there to the other destination parts of the plant body. This is what we call translocation, and this occurs with the help of phloem tissue. It's one of the major conducting tissues of a plant body. What is destarching, children? Menti will start soon. Okay, Menti will start soon. So all of you, please get ready for that. It's going to be a short Menti, but that's all right. We'll still have fun. Okay. Yes. Sucrose is also another. Sucrose is actually a dimer. Okay. So it's got only two monomers of glucose. Right. Removal of starch. Yes, absolutely. This is the first time I'm getting like the actual to the point answer. So far, everybody was deviating from the topic. Destarching is one of the most important steps as far as experiments in photosynthesis are concerned. Yes, Gaurav? Yeah. Tell me something relevant, and then absolutely I will never ignore. Okay. Yes, children. Removing starch from a plant by keeping it in dark for 48 hours, says Aditi. Okay, exactly. Nice to know. mRNAs. How do I pronounce your name? It's not your name, I know, but whatever your username or whatever it is. Okay. Removal of starch, exactly. So, making a part of the plant deprived of starch. This is super duper important in photosynthesis experiments because any pre-existing starch before we start the experiment, there might have been starch which was produced earlier, right, before we started the experiment. So in order to ensure that that amount of starch doesn't interfere with our experiment right now, because we might be trying to check for the importance of carbon dioxide or sunlight in photosynthesis. How do we examine that? At the end of the experiment, we see if starch has been produced. If at all there was starch earlier before we started the experiment, wouldn't that give a false result? Yes. That's why we have to destarch a plant and then get started with photosynthesis experiments. All right. Yes, of course. Light kya hai? What do you mean? Light kya hai? Sunlight. I'm talking about sunlight. Thank you, Sonali. Okay, so children, be ready because I'm going to be telling you a little bit about Vedantu's pro subscription courses, and right after this, we will get started with Menti. Okay, we've got a lot of amazing courses at Vedantu, and you can be a part of these unlimited live classes with fun and super high level quizzes. And it's like a really, really interactive set of sessions that you will be able to attend, and you can compete with students across the world. Those of you who are in Class 10 this year, CBSE Class 10 and ICSE Class 10, I have some news for you. I'm sure you would have started planning for your upcoming year, right? What group to pick up, whether ICSE children, many of you wonder if you have to shift to CBSE right now for the sake of competitive exams. Of course, that choice is totally yours, and it's up to you, your parents, and your school teachers to together decide, probably. But something that you will definitely make a decision on right now would be what group you're going to choose next year, right? So in case you are a NEET or a JEE aspirant, we've got a lot of courses for you also. 2023 NEET exams, 2023 JEE exams. If you are targeting those, you can definitely join those 2-year courses right now. Yes, children, and those are going to be available at a much lower price than anything else, any other such 2-year programs across our country. Right, children? Yes. So do remember this. Check out all the details, everything. You can just click on the link in the description box below and you will get all the details. Okay. And of course, everywhere, as always, we will have interactive replays with live quizzes and leaderboards. Yes. Okay. Nitin says, ma'am, I'm a JEE aspirant and it will be my first and last year with you. Absolutely, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, you don't have to. It's always every year when children pass out of 10th, we ninth and 10th grade teachers feel a little sad because we will definitely miss them. But then they have to move on. We will be happy for our children that you guys are going on the right track and picking your future in the right direction. That's about it. We'll still be in touch thanks to technology. We don't have to worry about all that, right? We'll always be here to guide you whenever you need us, right? Okay. Yes, children. And you can also download handwritten notes of the master teachers, and then there will be in class doubt solving, quality tests, and assignments, and all of these will be a part of this. Children, also, you can choose from 5,000 plus free micro courses and crash courses for competitive exams, which means for those of you who are subscribed, you don't have to pay anything additional for this. And that's going to be a very, very handy tool for you when you want something really, really quick. And talking about the pricing, I will tell you, but link is given in the description box below, and the coupon code you need to keep in mind is AMBPRO. Okay? Yes. So this is it. The one for those of you who are targeting this year's exams. 2021 exams, because I know there will be children going from 8th to 9th and 9th to 10th. 9th to 10th, especially if you are thinking about it, you guys will be finding a lot of courses which are relevant to you guys as well. So check out everything. All you need to do is click on the link below. Everything is given right there. Okay, we are trying to minimize the sort of confusion you might have when you click on a link and then where do you choose. Everything is self-explanatory. You just need to click and information is all right in front of you. For a 1 month subscription, it costs you 1,500 for all the subjects together. Longer term would be 5,000, but that is totally your choice, because I'm sure those of you who want to start right now might want to go only for the 1 month subscription, right? Yes. So the coupon code AMBPRO, when applied, it reduces it to 1,200. And when you go down to calculating the per session price, it comes down to rupees 6 per session, which is really, really reasonably priced. Obviously, I don't have to tell you that. And for those of you who are targeting the next year, 2022, this is what I was saying. Those of you who are going from 9th to 10th, this year, targeting the 2022 exams, here is all that you would need. 3,300 for 1 month of pro subscription. For the entire year, it's going to be 38,880. But again, as I told you, my job is only to give you the information in transparent manner, and it's completely up to you to pick whatever you want, 1 month or the full years, totally your choice. But I would suggest go for the 1 month in case you haven't tried it yet. See how it works for you. Of course, only when you experience it for yourself are you going to be able to make the best decision. Right, children? Yes, I've already told you that Tinker's clarity, Rohan. Photolysis is the splitting of water in the presence of sunlight. Okay? Right. Photosynthesis explanation is done, and I've already told you that we are just left with Menti. So get ready for Menti. Okay? Right, children. So this is what it is. Once you apply the coupon code, it reduces it to 2,640, which brings it down to 13.2 per session. Right? And you can see that it's a little less than that for the 1 year subscription, but that's okay. I mean, not too much of a difference, to be honest. So that's your choice. So, yes, of course, I have told you all that you need to know. Now it's your choice. Shall we get started with Menti? Yes, is everyone ready? I can see all the energy just going down, topic just deviating to different things. My goodness, I don't know why that's happening. I am all set to start Minty. What about you guys? Yes, Kurkure solid masti, says Nitin. Okay. Yes, children, let us begin. And where are we? Okay. Here it is. All right. This code looks a little awkward. How come? I'm not sure. Children, please try joining gotomenti.com and use the code 7399. How come just 4 digits? I'm not too sure. Yes. Are you able to join in? Yes. Does it work? Okay. Looks very weird, right? I've never seen a 4 digit Menti code so far. It is correct. Joining, says Naman. All right. Good job. Guys, please join in. And in case you might have anybody else, any of your friends who might want to join, please pass on the link to them as well. More the merrier, always. Yes. ICSE 9, Shailesh, points noted. But the only problem is, so far we've never had enough number of teachers who teach on YouTube channel. And you understand, I'm sure you all understand that all of us teachers teach not just on YouTube, but we also teach other students on the paid platform. So somehow the schedules don't match, because we'll definitely have to give a priority to the number of children who fall under the majority category, which would be CBSE 10, CBSE 9, and ICSE 10. ICSE 10 itself, I mean, we just started last year, as you all know. But yes, we've all been thinking about it, so no worries. Is that all? Guys, this is really, really bad. Are we all good to go? Yes. You will answer in the live chat. No, join. Go to www.menti.com. Use the code 7399. Is it such a major task? At least 50%, it's going to be fun. 50 people, it's going to be fun. Yes. How many do we have? Okay, I think we are all set to begin. Ma'am, please wait, says Sri Ganesha. What happened? Okay. Uh, all right, I think we have to get started now. 55 of you. And come on, question number 1 is right here. Identify the organelle. Yes, any idea? What organelle is this? Chloroplast, leucoplast, mitochondria, or none of these? This organelle, what is it? Yes, connecting problem. I'm so sorry about that, Ganesh. Try a different device, probably. Ah, that was super quick. Good job, people. Chloroplast, of course. Who said it's mitochondria? None of the above, also one person. And who was that one single hero? I would like to know. Okay, let us see who is on the leaderboard. Naman, please take CBSE 10 long term. Which Naman is this? Is this Naman Sharma or Naman Singh? Okay. Anyways, Pranav, Meher, Shruti, Gauri, Arpita, Sanju. Hi, Sanju. I remember your name very clearly, but I don't remember if I remember you from one of these Menti live sessions or anywhere else. But I remember this name very clearly. It's you, Naman Sharma. Okay. Uh, Palak, Hula Hoop, and it's me. Wow, it's me. That's such an interesting name. Okay. Good job, Naman, Pranav, and Meher at the top 3 positions. And here we go to question number 2. All set? Yes, of course. Question 2 is right here. The individual flattened membranous structures forming a stack inside the chloroplast. What do you call them? Grana, stroma, thylakoid, cristae. Yes, the individual flattened membranous structures. Jugal, ma'am, do you remember me? You're now preparing for NEET. How nice to know that. Good evening, Mimansa. And there we go. The answer is thylakoids. Good job. Children, ICSE 10 children, you must know the difference between grana and thylakoids. Thylakoids are those individual coin-like structures. Grana would be the coins stacked up one on top of the other, right? Okay, easy, says Aruna. My mouse went out of control and I misclicked, says Naman. Okay, no problem at all. Thylakoid would be the answer anyway. And let's see. That means it would bring a change to the leaderboard. And we have Shruti at the top. Wow. You remember what we used to do in Menti Wars last year? I don't know how many of you have seen Abhishek sir and I doing Menti Wars last year in 2020. Sorry, 2020, right? Yes, 2020. So, yes, back then we used to support girls and girls team and boys team. Used to be a lot of fun. Anyway, now being in different locations, it's difficult for all that. I am not in Bangalore, so obviously it becomes difficult. You have seen those? You have not seen Suchi. It's on the main channel. It's on the Hindi channel. Yeah. Okay. So Shruti, Meher, Pranav, Sanju, it's me, Kashish. Okay, Kashish wants more sessions. Merin, Ayush, Gio, and Akash. All right. Moving on to question number 3. It's right here. Let's see. Okay. A destarched plant is one whose dash. What would it be? Leaves are free from chlorophyll. Aerial parts are free from chlorophyll. Leaves are free from starch. Or the plant is free from starch. What do you think? Board exam starting on the 30th of April. Okay. No worries at all, Gauri Shankar. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? You still have 1 full month. You don't have to worry about what someone else is doing, okay? Right. So your time is up. And misclicked, says Rudra. So the answer is absolutely superb. Leaves are free of starch. It wouldn't be leaves are free from chlorophyll. No. Destarched, free from starch. Starch removed. Destarch. Right? Exactly. Yes, children. It's not plant free from starch, leaves free from starch. You need to be careful in looking at questions which have really, really close options. Okay. Now, the next one. Good job. Pranav, Meher, Merin, Sanju, it's me, Kashish, Tweeto, Ayush, Gio, and Rubina. Well done, children. And now we move on. Children who are not on the leaderboard, also, it's absolutely fine, okay? As long as you guys are enjoying Menti, as long as you are learning something, that's all that matters. Everything else is secondary. I always say this in every Menti session. All right, so moving on to question 4, right? 4 or 5? Okay, anyway, the specific function of light energy in photosynthesis is, give me the answer on Menti. Function of light energy to synthesize glucose, to activate chloroplast, to split water, or to reduce carbon dioxide. Yes? Okay, yes. Hi, Kashish. Yes, of course. Okay, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, your time is up. And yes, of course, it is to split water, but I will not be able to accept it if it is my ICSE 10th children who fall in the category of those 12 and 21 there. Function of light energy is to split water. That is its primary function, right? Exactly. Good job, people who got it right. And let's look at the leaderboard and move on to the next one. Any changes on the leaderboard? I'm not sure. Children, by the way, people who joined late, let me tell you something. Stay subscribed to this channel, okay? Click on the subscribe button right now. Next week, I'm going to be doing something that I really like on this channel. Hopefully, it's going to happen in the first half of next week. So nothing new that you have never seen. It's all going to be something that you know, but something that you would really like, okay? So stay subscribed so that you don't miss out on the updates. Okay, good job. And Pranav, Merin, Kashish, Sanju, Mimansa, Lakshmi, Ayush, Rishu, Nitin, and Arpita. Good job. And we are on question number 5 now. Ready? Yes. For which class is Ayush asking? So my 9th CBSE children, 10th CBSE children, and my 10th ICSE children. All 3 can be ready for it. Okay? Right. Don't have like too much excitement, because as I told you, it is something that I feel is special. For me, it's certainly going to be very, very special. But you guys will also like it. That's all. Okay? Right. Nice to know that, Kashish. Okay. Now we move on to the next question. The function of chlorophyll, what would that be? To absorb light, to split water, to convert ADP into ATP, or to form glucose? This time, I cannot accept any wrong answers. Naman says, Kashish, in Vedantu, it's all energy from A. Wow, that is so nice to hear. Actually, yes, right. A lot of our names are start with A. Even I say that always. Majority, not everyone's, but so many of us. All right. Yes. Good job. Function of chlorophyll is to absorb light. Function of chlorophyll is definitely to absorb light. Good job on that. Majority have given me the right answer out of 62. 47 have given me the right answer. Yes. No worries, Nitin. That's all right. Board exams are just around the corner. You don't have to worry at all. Imagine if we were in 2019 or 2000, not 20, 2019, you guys would be in your last week of board exams right now. Imagine. This year you've got like bonus time, a little more extra time to study. So don't worry at all. Okay. Pranav, Kashish, Ayush, Rishu, Mimansa, Sanju, Arpita, Chaitya, Hi-Fi, Suchi, and Merin. So Pranav has been consistently on the leaderboard. Good job. And we move on to the last question. Are you all ready? Okay. Yes. No problem at all, Sanju. You don't have to worry about failing in a Menti test, a Menti quiz. Thank you, Amar. Now, dash among the following is a decomposer: earthworm, insect, fungi, snail. Yes, that is interesting. Which of them is a decomposer? Yes, exactly. Syllabus is also reduced, says Tanishk. Absolutely. You don't have to worry. I think it's only because it's prolonging too much. Now tell me what decomposers are. Yes, this is a weird question. Why is it weird? Uh, the answer would be fungi. Bacteria and fungi would come under the category of decomposers. Yes, feeding on dead and decaying organic matter. Earthworm would be more of a detritivore. We would call it a detritivorous organism. But when an option fungi or bacteria is there, that has to be the answer. Exactly. So, good job. Majority did not get it right, but that's all right. Yes. And our final leaderboard is right here. I think Pranav has finally made it. So, well done. Pranav is our winner with 5,836 points. And then we have Kashish, Rishu, Suchi. I don't see the name. Anchal, or I'm not sure. And then the next name I definitely cannot see. And then Ayush, Mimansa, Sanju, and Arpita. Good job. Good job, people. You don't have to worry at all. Gauri, you don't have to worry at all. You still have one full month. Okay. So you will definitely fall back on track. Nobody has to worry about board exams at all over here. Okay. This is my request. It is just another exam. The only difference is going to be you might be writing it at a different center than your usual school exams. That's it. What other difference does it have? Yes. Nothing at all to worry. You guys all have been rocking this entire year. Why would you even think about being anxious about exams? Yes, children. Okay. So remember to visit the link in the description box below and decide everything that you need either for this year or for next year or for 2023 in case you are a JEE or NEET aspirant. And children, please click on the like button if you have enjoyed this and share it with your friends if you think they would benefit from the terminology series. And as I told you, stay subscribed because I would love to do something next week on this channel, which I have been wanting to do for some time. Yes, so let us meet soon. And I guess our next live session would only be next week if that's the case. All right. No worries, Aditi. So congratulations to Pranav and everyone else who took part in the Menti, not just the winners, but also everyone who took part. Stay happy and stay healthy. That's all that matters. Everything else is secondary. All right, children. So let us meet next week. This is Ambika signing off. Bye-bye.